The common buzzard, Buteo, is a widespread and adaptable bird of prey found in many parts of Europe, Asia, and parts of North Africa. Here are 70 amazing facts about the common buzzard. Taxonomy. The common buzzard belongs to the family Accipitridae and the genus Buteo. Distribution. It has a broad distribution range, spanning from Scandinavia to North Africa, and from the Iberian Peninsula to Japan. Habitat. Common buzzards inhabit various habitats, including forests, moors, grasslands, and even urban areas. Size. Adult common buzzards typically have a wingspan of around 110 to 130 centimeters, 43 to 51 inches. Plumage. They exhibit a range of plumage variations, from dark to light, with variations in markings and patterns. Feeding. Their diet consists mainly of small mammals, birds, and carrion. They are opportunistic feeders and can adapt to local food sources. Hunting. Common buzzards often hunt from perches, scanning the ground for prey. They also engage in soaring flights to spot potential meals. Flight. They have a distinctive flight pattern with broad wings held in a slight dihedral, giving them a V-shaped appearance. Migration. Some populations of common buzzards are migratory, while others are resident in their territories. Longevity. In the wild, they can live up to 12 to 15 years, while in captivity, they may live longer. Breeding season. Breeding usually takes place between March and July, with the female typically laying 2 to 4 eggs. Nesting. They build nests in trees or on cliffs, using sticks, twigs, and other materials. Incubation. The female incubates the eggs for about 28 to 33 days, and both parents participate in feeding the chicks. Juveniles. Young common buzzards have a more mottled appearance, with less distinct plumage patterns. Territorial behavior. Common buzzards are territorial birds, and they may fiercely defend their nesting territories. Vocalizations. They produce a variety of vocalizations, including mewing calls, especially during the breeding season. Conservation status. The common buzzard is generally not considered globally threatened, and its population is stable in many regions. Adaptability. This species has adapted well to human landscapes, and it is not uncommon to see them in suburban and rural areas. Variability. There is considerable variability in the size and plumage coloration of common buzzards, leading to regional variations and subspecies. Legal protection. In many countries, common buzzards are protected by law, and harming or disturbing them can lead to legal consequences. Eyesight. Like many birds of prey, common buzzards have excellent eyesight, which aids them in hunting. Wing feathers. The primary feathers on their wings are crucial for controlling flight and maneuvering. Thermoregulation. They use various thermoregulation methods, including adjusting their posture and finding shade on hot days. Hunting techniques. Common buzzards use a combination of soaring, hovering, and perching to locate and catch prey. Relationship with humans. While they may scavenge on roadkill, they are not typically associated with harming livestock and are more beneficial for controlling rodent populations. Camouflage. Their plumage provides good camouflage in various environments, helping them remain inconspicuous to potential prey. Courtship displays. During courtship, common buzzards engage in aerial displays, which involve soaring and diving. Reintroduction programs. In some areas, there have been successful reintroduction programs to boost common buzzard populations. Egg predators. Eggs and young chicks face threats from predators like crows, ravens, and other birds of prey. Migratory routes. Migratory common buzzards follow specific routes, and some individuals cover thousands of kilometers during migration. Scavenging behavior. They are known to scavenge on carrion, often competing with other scavengers like crows and vultures. Urban adaptation. Common buzzards can adapt to urban environments, hunting in city parks and even nesting on tall structures. Molt patterns. Molting is an essential part of their annual cycle, with old feathers being replaced by new ones. Social behavior. While generally solitary, common buzzards may congregate in areas with abundant food during the non-breeding season. Parental care. both parents are actively involved in caring for the young, providing them with food and protection. Differences between sexes: females are usually larger than males, a common trait in birds of prey. Prey size: common buzzards can take prey items ranging from small insects to relatively large birds. Predatory adaptations: sharp talons and a hooked beak are adaptations for catching and consuming prey. Distinctive tail banding: many individuals have a distinctive band of darker feathers on their tails, which aids in identification. Learning to hunt: juveniles learn to hunt by accompanying their parents and observing their hunting techniques. Aggressive interactions: in territorial disputes, common buzzards may engage in aerial combat, using talons and feet as weapons. Diurnal activity: common buzzards are diurnal, meaning they are active during the day. Migration strategies: during migration, they often take advantage of thermal currents to reduce energy expenditure. Local adaptations: populations in different regions may exhibit specific adaptations to local environmental conditions. Fledgling period: the time it takes for fledglings to become independent can vary, but it's typically a few months. Conservation threats: while not globally threatened, habitat loss and persecution can pose threats to local populations. Leg bands for research: researchers may use leg bands to track individual birds and gather information on their movements and survival. Genetic diversity: maintaining genetic diversity within populations is crucial for their long-term survival. Prey selection: common buzzards may specialize in hunting certain types of prey based on local availability. Role in ecosystems: as predators, common buzzards play a crucial role in controlling populations of rodents and other small mammals. Human superstitions: in some cultures, buzzards have been associated with superstitions and myths. Caching food: during times of abundance, they may cache excess food to consume later. Winter roosts: during the winter, they may form communal roosts, providing additional protection against predators. Wind current utilization: they are skilled at using wind currents to glide and soar for extended periods without flapping their wings. Predatory threats: while adults have few natural predators, eggs and young chicks may be vulnerable to larger raptors and mammals. Prey recognition: they quickly recognize potential prey from high altitudes, aided by their keen eyesight. Courtship feeding: as part of courtship, males may present food to females, showcasing their ability to provide. Symbiotic relationships: common buzzards may form symbiotic relationships with other birds, such as ravens, to locate food more efficiently. Impact of weather: weather conditions, especially wind patterns, can influence their hunting success and migration patterns. Feather erosion: over time, feathers can erode due to wear and tear, affecting the bird's ability to fly efficiently. Human disturbance: human activities, such as deforestation and urbanization, can disrupt their natural habitats. Post-breeding dispersal: some individuals may disperse widely after the breeding season, exploring new territories. Hybridization: hybridization with other Buteo species, such as the rough-legged hawk, can occur in some regions. Courtship flight displays: intricate flight displays involve soaring, swooping, and vocalizations to attract a mate. Color morphs: besides the typical plumage, there are melanistic, dark, and leucistic, light, color morphs. Human-induced mortality: collisions with vehicles and infrastructure, as well as poisoning, pose threats to common buzzards. Folklore and mythology: buzzards are featured in various folklore and mythology, often symbolizing different qualities. Role in pest control: in agricultural areas, common buzzards contribute to pest control by preying on rodents. Molt migration: some individuals may undergo molt migration, moving to different areas specifically for the molting process. Educational significance: common buzzards are important subjects for studying ecology, behavior, and the impacts of human activities on wildlife.